dirt, a dirty couch. Dirt, dirt, dirty couch. Huh. A dirty couch. The pain, the back pain is so. The shame that I feign, some low blows. It's insane, it's profane. Oh no, when the pain washing with rain, delete the photos. A couch, I feel the dirt upon the throne. I'm the king, you the queen. Turn this house into a home. Ouch, I feel the pain from the beast. Never talked about it, but it's freaking plain on repeat. What I'm saying ain't sweet, and the truth is hard, and the freaking game don't sleep. Come here instead of praying in the street. Relive something while you're fucking laying on our seat. The dirty couch. It's the dirty couch. Dirty couch.
Kiss B-side Baba Pandemic.
A dirty couch, dirty couch, dirty couch. It's a dirty couch.
Hello and welcome. Why do you always do it? Welcome to
Every time
Dirty
it comes us down, I feel like laughing.
Oh, really? Okay.
Welcome to the Dirty Couch. My name is Steve, aka So Sick.
Hello. My name is Misty.
And this is the 9th episode that we're doing. And thank you very much for all the people that have been subscribing to our YouTube channel.
Yes.
You're not doing enough. We need to get more subscribers.
I don't know. Do you not have friends? Do you not tell people about this show? Because you need to.
And you stop talking about bundles. That is ridiculous. All right?
That which my economy now is show bites, guys.
Pornhub, unatamba the whole night. Pornhub. Walilavya mabeddings
I'm
iwe.
economy akandolo nipso. Guys, now I'm way well anymore. But nonetheless, we're very appreciative of all the support and all the good talk that is coming right back to us. And to let us know what we're doing and all those little commentary. The sound wasn't good this week. Maybe you could work on it.
It was his fault.
It makes us better.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Kaji's fault.
Kaji, it was your fault.
Mordecai is not here. We can't blame him. Boy, you've been okay?
I've been good, man. I mean, we just went through a few things. Obviously, the first Republican president of this great nation, Zambia, passed away on sometime in June.
Wow. Okay.
June to something.
It's been national mourning for a long time.
It was for like 3 weeks. Yeah.
The burial finally took place.
Yeah.
And not without drama, since this is Zambia. There was a whole drama of would like our father buried here and then buried there, and then that's going on.
And not to show off, but I actually met the president,
Yes.
KK, and we actually had a chit chat.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I was low key jealous when
Yeah.
that happened.
We did.
That's a story I'll never tell my kids.
He called me Stephen Mube and he said, "Oh, where are you from?" I'm like, "I'm from Zambia." Like, "Oh, really? Cool." Then he blessed me. You know, like the same cloth, everyone was so scared of it. Oh, and I embraced it. I let him put it on my head. I was like, yeah. And I walked away feeling some type of way. I felt blessed.
I always wondered, like, when people talk about Nelson Mandela, they would say, like, every time you walk up to him, it's like the
just
presence.
some aura, yeah?
Yeah, like he exudes this air around him. Was it the same when you met KK?
Yeah, it was the same thing.
Nice.
And you know, I didn't grow up with very fond memories of him, and I always expected him to be some type of guy.
Yeah.
But when I met him, all that just shed away. Even when I was watching his body entering Ndola City, I almost cried. Because I saw it pass,
you
like,
could relate, and this is somebody you had met.
But kings and queens, but I saw his body pass, and I almost cried. I was like, "What are you doing? You're a gangster!" But then I understood why his body had to be all over the country. It was alright.
Yeah, and then as per Zambia and all this drama, it was time to bury the great man, and somebody was given one job. With Houston.
Yeah, that 28th and 24th of April thing, or a big thing, yeah.
Guys, come on. This is a great man we're talking about. But anyhow, that's been talked about enough.
But anyway, you see a placard, there's always misspelling somewhere or date that's wrong.
Very
in Zambia,
true.
It's our thing.
Very true. It's our thing. We're very good at that. The disrespect, the audacity, the disrespect to the dead. Guys, man. Not one person go feeling to watch Steffi.
All right, the cold season is on, and COVID-19 is rearing its ugly head. Sorry to all the people that are losing loved ones. So we thought, as the Dirty Couch, that we do this.
Yeah. Oh, my card is not here, but
we went to get this our second dose of the COVID vaccine, And yeah, cool.
How are you
AstraZeneca.
feeling?
I'm feeling good.
I mean, I got home, it settled in, and then my arm was like really sore, so I had to ice
Mine
it.
is sore as well.
Yeah, I had to ice it, so it feels a little better now than it was a few hours ago. I think by tomorrow. And no fever, no nothing. So yeah. But like he's saying, we feel for you, all those that have lost people. Every day you get on social media, somebody has lost somebody they love, their grandmother, their father, and our condolences. And we'd like to let you know that we can't even emphasize on this enough, that you have to protect the people you love and yourself as well, because once upon a time, COVID was a myth. It doesn't affect black people. Oh my God, it's like a white people thing. No, it's not.
No, it's not. Now you know it's real. Yeah, so keep safe and do your thing. All right, so today we'll be talking about polygamy, talking about men,
the dynamics of relationships,
side chicks, mistresses, everybody.
I mean, the world is changing, and the world has changed a lot, which means even how we relate has changed as well, a lot. And every time we're arguing about who's cheating, or they were fighting over that guy, oh my gosh, there's this. But should relationships change with the time as well?
Why understand too? Like a different.
Polyamorous relationships and polygamists.
Yeah.
But still, cancel.
And you know, as a man, you're probably paying for rent for somebody. You'll go there, she treats you like you're the husband.
Yes.
But she'll never be legit. She'll never be legit. Never.
Worship at his feet.
She'll always be in the background. So we're going to talk about this today. Should men become polygamous? Zambian men, African men, should they be allowed to be polygamous? And that's what we'll be talking about in the Dirty Couch today. We got two guests. Stay tuned.
Dirty couch. Dirty couch. A dirty couch.
Anyway, on the show today we've invited Sophie, who's a married woman. Yeah, she's into public relations and does all the things. Hi, Sophie.
Hi.
And we have Saint, is just a guy.
I am married.
You don't need to be a guy.
Just a guy. All right, so welcome to the couch, the Dirty Couch.
Because we like conversations with other people. I'm probably to understand.
Yep, this is what we're doing?
This is what we're doing.
You know what, I wanted to sit.
Oh, okay.
Let me
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to sit there.
Obviously, I needed this position.
All right. Okay.
It's more comfortable.
All right. Welcome,
Welcome, guys.
welcome, Sophie.
Welcome.
Oof.
No, welcome, Sophie.
She's just like, I welcome. Does that?
Obviously, because this is my home.
And welcome.
So welcome to my home, Steve. And
You're
Misty.
welcome. This is your couch.
It's my couch.
Take
Welcome.
it when the show ends.
And we have Saint here.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me.
Also married as well.
Yeah. Let's make it clear.
Let's make it clear.
Yeah, we'll make it clear.
We don't want divorces after this show.
Just in case.
Let's make it clear.
And like them texting, no mbanga uli watch baba show.
Bamba fuapa.
Uli watch baba show.
You're on the sandwich zone.
Yeah, lucky you, man. Yeah, lucky you. Okay, so today we're talking about polygamy. So I guess we'll start with what polygamous relationship is. This is when people marry more than one wife or one husband. That's it.
That's it. We recently heard of that man who had, was it 52 grandkids and kids?
No, he had 100 and
100.
1,300. I
No,
don't know.
about 100 plus and 520 something kids.
Yeah, and 32
My
wives.
kind of guy.
Yeah.
No, man.
And I love when he
That's my
said,
kind of guy.
he said, you guys, you talking about, we can't have more than 2 kids because we won't know how to take care of them. No, kasana nini.
That's too much sanda naming.
That is too much. Take
All right,
it
so
He's an OG.
So polygamy today. Today we're talking about should men be allowed to be polygamous. I'm going to start with what types of women accept to be in a polygamous relationship first. What type of women are those?
Desperate women.
Desperate women.
I just had to put it out there.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, look, one example. Yeah, desperate women.
What about you? What comes into your mind? Women who accept to be in a polygamous relationship.
Responsible women.
Responsible.
Responsible women.
Okay, what about Miss you?
I would say open-minded.
Open-minded.
Yeah.
That's responsible enough.
It does take like a you have
Certain type of mind.
yeah, you have to be in a certain mindset to actually accept.
Yeah, I mean, because you know, like with us men, whether we have a side chick, we want that side chick to be ours. When you hear it, another nigga has been hitting that shit, it hurts our feelings.
Oh my God.
To the bone.
We even want to go and complain to our wives and say,
Like, hey.
Not of you, but you can't. You can't. And you know, I've paid for rent for different types of people before. Women. I've gone into the house expecting to be treated a certain way, even when in an actual relationship. And there's one time something happened where that side chick, or probably maybe equated to like a mistress, had sex on the bed
That you bought?
with somebody else.
Oh.
I walked in, I looked at that bed, I'm like, I'm paying rent. She's here.
Bought this bed.
I didn't buy the bed, but the
This
bed.
is my house.
This is basically where I'm taking what should be my family's money. I mean, I'm giving it to this person, so why would they disrespect me? Like, I felt disrespected.
I think for me, I would take it to the beginning. Since you guys are sitting on the couch, I would like to take it to the beginning and ask, like, what makes men seek out other women? Like, is it because you're woman, this woman you promised forever through thick and thin? Is she inadequate? Is there something that she's not doing at home? Is there something missing? Why are you actually going out there?
Can I go first?
Go ahead,
Sure.
man.
Look, for starters, human beings are polygamous by nature. Men, especially.
Why do you say that?
You know the thing of one soulmate?
Yeah.
That is flawed. It's been flawed for days, for centuries. That's why one would be married and then you'd be chasing after a youngie, you know, like a 16-year-old, 16 like that. So human beings by nature, I just want to put it out there.
As men.
As men.
Yeah.
Including women. Here's the thing. I've had
Like, it's impossible for a person to just be with one person
be
for the
monogamous.
rest of their lives. If whales can do it, not humans, no?
it's no
Whales?
I mean,
I think certain animals, I'm not sure if it's whales.
It's a
or-
dolphin.
A dolphin.
Yeah,
No, no,
yeah.
dolphins can
Whales
live
fucking
for life.
everybody.
Even the bigger ones. Like when you go outside your side.
I think is it falcons?
Yeah, like certain mammals will like just be with
One.
one like so.
One
I think it's a dolphin.
So when he says, when you say it's flawed, what do you mean? Is it the concept behind it? Is it the actual, being with one person is not okay?
No, it's not like being with one person is not right. I think being with one person is cool to some extent.
Okay.
All right. I've had relationships and friendships with people who have been married longer than I have.
Yeah.
And then the experience is that the explanation is that they have at one point in time you get bored. You understand?
Yes.
Maybe your partner is sick. All right, for a longer period of time, and we human beings.
What do you get bored with? The sex or just the relationship?
I think let me pick that up. I think when you meet someone, there's the spark. There's the you can't seem to stop talking, and there's the sex, and now this person and you click, and you have even a level of intimacy that is like
out of this world.
Out of this world.
Hold on, Sophie. The spark has got nothing to do with marriage.
I was about to get to there.
Let's get into it.
So then you get to know each other, and then you introduce each other to society, like family and all that. Then people start saying, "Oh, you should get married. Oh, you look cute together. Oh." Years later, here you are married. First year, second year, of course, things are, rosy and everything. But there comes a point, probably, and I speak for myself, year 3 to 4
or 5
or 5-ish, there where it's
like
just routine. And routine often starts when the children come. Like when the
children fuck up a lot.
Yeah.
They
do not, Steve.
No, they do.
Okay, so there's this.
You can't have sex with your woman while watching TV.
No, you can't have a quickie there because she's cooking and you don't have that.
You want.
You
want.
can't.
And the thing about it is when you get to that routine, it's every day. You can even guess what your day is going to be like. Like he'll go for work, I'll remain home if I'm a housewife, or I'll go for work as well. Then we'll come back, then we'll have dinner.
17 hours.
Then even the conversations, you feel like deja vu all the time. So that's where I feel most couples fail to navigate that part and go to the next, because now he wants the not tired Sophie who's always has a headache or something or an attitude. Like we have a list of things as married women we pick from.
Or the Sophie that just says, get it over with.
Get it over with, honestly.
Honestly. Like, must we, is it today? No, we had sex yesterday. No, that was 3 weeks ago. Oh, okay. Get it over done with. Okay, so there's that part. But unfortunately, a lot of, sad to say, men will not be patient enough with their women to go through it. Because in that time, I speak as a woman. I say, she wants a little bit more than how you perceive her as wife.
Yeah.
She wants to be desired. She wants to be dined and wined and, ravished.
Yeah.
But then you only want to switch off the light and say, come here.
No, I get it. I get it,
So,
and I agree with you. I mean, there's a point where,
it gets stale, and
where
you stop trying.
she just becomes the wife.
Yeah, she just becomes
and
the wife.
she becomes the wife. She's what you rely on. She's going to cook. She's going to clean. Going to
she's
make sure
there.
you've paid rent. She's going to make sure that you're dressed well.
Yeah.
Going to get out there. Then you meet this particular person who's still going, oh, you're a good-looking guy. Oh, let's go have sex in the car. Oh, let's go do this. Oh, let's go drink. Oh, let's go.
Wait a minute. So you flipped that as well.
Because
I am also not noticing you.
Yeah, you stopped noticing
So
me.
men feel like that as well. Like, all I am now is just like the man of this house that provides and.
So that's the routine I was talking
kids,
about.
They were chased from school today because they haven't paid school fees. Okay. Babe.
I'm a diapers.
Yes, diapers, babe.
Never could have played
Village banking.
Men also go through that point where she doesn't look at you as this man that I fell in love with, that I want to take to the back of the yard and then smash his brains out.
Yeah.
And then also, we talk about our weave. And we remain with the...
How shall I move
No, it's mukule, okay?
Oh,
And we have amabone.
Oh yes,
The silk ones.
A lot of women want to take this further now. They have a campaign to go in public wearing a bonnet.
No. Don't you? Like
Let's not.
Don't you do that?
Let's normalize that.
Yeah.
Let's not normalize.
All right,
I also don't stand.
Let's take another break. We'll be back with some more of the Dirty Couch. And we'll be talking more about why men do what they do. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Have some fun.
Dirty couch. Dirty couch. A dirty couch.
Welcome back to the Dirty Couch. This is episode 8 or 9.
Or something. It's just
episode 9. Episode 9.
That's all we care about. It's a new episode. Okay?
And we still have Sophie and Saint on the couch. These are two married people that now we're talking about the dynamics of relationships and whether men should be allowed to enter into polygamous relationships, especially that there are a lot of things that are happening outside a man's life that women do not know. And then there's that one lady sitting somewhere hoping, unfortunately, or God forbid, that the wife would die, so she can take up the mantle and be that wife.
Do they even wait for the wife to die, or
No.
they just want to make plans to take over?
I was talking to a girl.
Take over.
I was talking to a girl just last week. She found out that the guy that wanted to marry her, she unknowingly got the information wrong that the wife had died. She was like, then she was like, oh my goodness, now I have a chance. So I was like, go for it, baby.
Yeah.
I was like, go for it. And they found out there was just a sister who died.
Oh.
He said it wrongly. So, but then I thought about it. I was like, women are actually looking to get married to people that they're in love with. But there's always the blockage of a woman. A wife.
Yeah.
You're probably blocking someone right now.
I am blocking several people right now.
Your husband is somebody else's soulmate.
And
you're standing in the way.
I'm standing in the way. And actually these days, most single women want married men because the married men would quote unquote take care of them better than single guys. Because single guys, we hear wasting your time, increasing your mileage, you know, all these. No, seriously, yes. And they're the type that will walk into your flat without any groceries and just
open the fridge.
No.
Like, he hasn't bought any food.
He's went past the sweet potato buying stage. But you know, I think with the married man, some lady out there would figure, okay, so he takes care of his wife, and actually they'll start looking into you as the wife, like, oh, she looks good, so obviously he'll take care of. But sometimes we're like Gonga, because some of us take care of our men. There's that. So you can't be too careful.
All right, so I mean, I talked about a woman. So what's the difference between a side chick and a mistress, or are they the same
thing?
Well, a side chick and a mistress, two different people. A side chick is not known to a wife.
Oh.
A mistress is known to the wife.
No kidding.
And accepted?
No kidding. Yes.
And accepted?
And accepted.
What?
Yes, I don't know about African
Which
setup.
women are these that
I do not know about the African and Zambian setup, to be precise. However, when you go to the European countries, mistresses are known to their wives.
Yeah.
You have to know that I have, some sexual activity with
the wife,
this woman.
Wait, time out.
The wife will go for the presidential dinner.
Yes.
But the mistress will go for the out of town events.
Exactly.
Oh.
And she'll be like on the
like an escort.
Yes.
Only that she belongs to you.
And she'll act decent, and she'll also be bigging you up.
And to top it out, Steve, mistresses are people you are going to take to important meetings.
Yeah.
Important meetings outside town, where you're having maybe you're about to clinch a good deal, and this mistress is like a brilliant kid, a brilliant young lady.
And she looks really
so she's not the quintessential.
No. She doesn't.
Side chick. Yeah. So she's intelligent. She probably has maybe works in your line of work.
Yeah. Exactly. Most likely.
But my question is, for the wife to actually come to a level, to that level where there's acceptance that there's this woman who's my husband's mistress, have you had a conversation with her, or it's been like a silent understanding between the two of you, and then there are all these lines, like what are these lines that shouldn't be crossed? Where shouldn't he take her? What shouldn't he do? That wouldn't
do the kids know her? Like
the kids should never know.
No, the kids should never know. The kids should never know. If anything, the mistress never comes home. She never comes home. She can give you a call. She can FaceTime you, and then when you're busy with your wife, you just tell her, "Hey, man, I'm gonna call you later." Yeah, I'm busy right now. Yeah. My wife is available.
Because the wife deserves respect.
She's a queen at that time.
But you haven't answered my question still. Does the wife know, and did you talk about it so she has come to an understanding that...
Let me just say this. The wife...
When do you not be dramatic?
The wife found out. They found out. Shut the fuck. The wife found out. Next thing you know, it's been 5 years.
Tired.
They're like, oh, this chick will always be.
She's been there for years.
Yeah.
That's like a long day.
Accept my word desperate because you're desperate to keep your man.
No.
You're gonna accept that.
Well, who's desperate here? The
wife.
Or the wife?
No, Steve, I think that's a little bit offline. I think when you're about to have a mistress, this is an open conversation you're going to have with your wife.
Okay, are we talking about African women? I am also lost. Like, are you actually talking about the regular woman? I am not
that's
having
why
that
I earlier
conversation with
stated that I do not know about the African culture. All right, in African cultures, that's why you realize that when a man dies, that's when you realize, oh, this man had,
but
kids are popping up everywhere.
Certain tribes I cannot mention that actually allow in Zambia.
I mean, for instance, Chidera, I don't know what you call that in Eastern Province.
Chidera is not so much. That's a whole different thing. That's where couples rotate. It's like a
wife swap.
It's like an orgy, right?
Yeah, it's like a wife swap.
Like a wife swap.
Somebody take me to Eastern Province, right?
Okay. No, I'll tell you the truth. My grandfather, both sides, was polygamous.
Yes.
Like my mom's father was married to 2 women. Mm-hmm. My dad's father was married to 2 women. My dad's grandfather was married to several other women. Ooh. So I mean, they
come from a long line of.
They reached the point where where my mom and my dad were married.
Yeah.
And then obviously they decided, okay, we'll be together, right?
Yeah.
But he was still brought up in that sort of lifestyle. Mm-hmm. But I don't know what happened, like 40 years ago, where everything just changed. And everyone now decided, okay, let's stick to one woman and be married with her for a long time. Let's take a break. Somebody's calling. God damn it, phone.
That's my wife. Probably she heard this.
Hi, my name is Misty, Sophie and Spicy, your favorite radio and TV host, and you are watching The Dirty Couch. Cheer!
And we're back on the dirty couch. The conversation is getting a little heated.
Yeah.
And it's very good to hear.
Women are talking shit.
No, men are revealing things that are mind-bending on this couch. I'm just sitting here like, wow.
We're just being open-minded.
Yeah, but okay, we talked about a mistress. Now, what is a side chick?
Oh my God. I feel.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm laughing because from a married woman's perspective, it's a thorn in the flesh for many of my own. We are not thriving in that area. So a side chick, I believe.
What is a side chick?
AKA bandits, AKA contraband, AKA Kariswao. But you know, okay, I'll say this. One thing I like about side chicks is they don't care. They don't give a. They don't give a. Oh, we can swear. They don't give a fuck.
Yes.
They don't give a fuck, and they're so confident, and they're just like. And I love the way when sometimes they actually dump the husband, and then he's heartbroken, and then the wife is like that. Aha. So I like that about yes, and so these are just, I believe, girls who are mostly in clubs, waiting for men to buy them drinks and give them a good time. In the past, I think it used to be like a lot of students used to do that, just because they don't have cash to go out.
Even now,
they want to have a good time.
Because even now the majority would be students. I remember not so long ago before COVID, I traveled to South Africa, and there's a place in Pretoria that's next to like the university there.
Yeah.
And the whole place,
tell me about it.
The whole place has like kids, like the whole and there are clubs, and there's this like really powerful nightlife with a lot of students, but then a lot of Zambians that we traveled with were duped out of their money. Because what these girls and the South Africans are so good at it. Right? Oh, they are so good. I am like, girls, you are so good looking. And they would, have a good time and then end up leaving with your wallet or your phone or worse. They would actually get as far as poisoning you.
So side chicks are basically hoes.
Side chicks are young hoes.
Young hoes who want you to buy them
it's just for the fun of it.
Good fun.
It's just for you're basically an e-wallet or an ATM to her. She'll just call you when she needs to chill with her friends.
Oh, let's not forget, you are not just an e-wallet machine to her. You are also, you gotta work it out.
No,
but they don't even care about that.
They don't even care about that. There are some clever ones that won't even give it to you.
They're more into it for the materials.
They're in it for the good time and the drinks and whatever they can get out of it.
There's one time I went
they won't even call you.
There's one time I went through a girl's phone, and she had sent me a text. This girl sent me a text and said, "Please send me 300 kwacha." This is somebody I knew, right?
Yeah.
So I sent her the 300 kwacha. Then Like a week later, I went through her phone. She had left my phone stupidly. I went to her phone and she had sent like to 10 people.
300 kwacha.
Sent me 300 kwacha. Which came up pangirangu 3 pin that day. Because all of us dumbass niggas sent that 300 kwacha.
You all did? No,
I don't
no one
know.
said, I'll see what I can do.
Yeah,
No one
like,
said
oh,
that.
Nobody say that?
Like a
No,
There's gotta be a Mario somewhere. There's like a payment I'm waiting
hey, you and I are done.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be serious with my wife. Please don't you ever call me.
Brilliant.
There was a one nigga who said that. So
Brilliant.
I felt stupid now. I was like,
I need to, man. No,
No one let her go into
this guy up here was the most sensible one because he actually just tuned her out.
Yeah.
Because us guys are afraid of tuning out women and saying, I don't want. Leave me the fuck alone.
Actually, do you ever not want? Because the side chicks, like I said, are attractive.
Yeah.
And like we were talking about previously, maybe your marriage is going through the ruts, where, there's no one is telling you, oh, Steve, your beard is grown.
Oh, that was good sex, dude.
I know, that was good. So I don't quite believe you when you say men don't want, because these side chicks sometimes are not even the ones that pursue men.
Yeah.
It's the men that that go.
It depends on how you look.
To get rid of side chicks or not to have to fall for side chicks, you need to possess some level of integrity as a man. You need to set up some precepts that you cannot cross yourself.
Yeah.
First of all, you must appreciate the fact that you're married and then you're comfortable with your wife. Okay. Outside your house, you can never entertain any other woman. Because what happens is that sometimes, how we bump into these side chicks, I want to say how we bump into side chicks, because it's, one point in time, I'm going to bump in them.
Yeah.
I've
bumped into several.
Wow.
Truth be told.
Yeah.
All right? So, while I'm out,
Wow.
like I just slipped into that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like it wasn't intentional.
Yeah.
But you just need to put up some precepts that you cannot cross as a man. Therefore, I think it takes some, a top-notch level of integrity.
While you lose
Morals.
your morals, like have morals.
While you lose your morals?
While you lose your morals? I don't get it.
No, again,
what integrity are you having if you, for example, I'll speak for the married. If you're a married man, but you want to have a side chick, like what? Like straight ahead, that's like you're breaking your vows, man. Like, and morally, that's obviously someone who's much younger than you. In most cases, sometimes even underage. You know what I mean? Like, and then thirdly, it comes in the night. Like there's nothing good that comes in the night. In the nightclubs, in that club setup.
Yeah.
So I think when you speak about morals, it kind of I don't know how to take it. Yeah, I don't know how to take it. Like when you have this side chick and then what you.
Sometimes, I mean, let me just equate it. Sometimes a side chick is like a guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
Like even though
this is wrong.
All men know that this side chick has no morals. She's a hoe. She's wow.
This is a lot of
but
problems.
Just exciting. Just like a little shit. It's so exciting.
That's it.
Would it still be exciting if it was allowed? If let's say I have a conversation with you and say, okay, my husband, I know we're going through the rut and it's boring. So please go ahead and
should we create room for another person? Like
I know a guy who had a side chick. Everything was fun, and then she said she was pregnant, and then she became like a fucking problem. Like shit. Now we have to be serious.
Yeah.
This is bullshit. Yeah.
You guys do remember.
Lost interest.
You guys do remember when Will Smith and Jada had that conversation.
Yeah.
That sparkled, that brought controversy across the African continent.
The
world. The world. Everybody was like, oh, Jada, you's a hoe.
Hashtag entanglement.
Look, I don't believe she was going through hardest. Her explanation, however, was that, at the time, we were having this and that and that and that, and I ended up having, this type of relationship with Alcina. Okay? Now, this is something that I want to talk about. Open-minded. Okay? Being open-minded. I think, setup, it's not like our husbands and wives are faithful 100%. No.
Yeah.
All right? At one point,
to a larger percentages.
at one point in time, go through your wife's phone. You're gonna find one motherfucker trying to, sex chat your wife.
Yeah.
I do not know a thing about what this man is talking about. And the thing about it is, I think let's just call it spade a spade. Wives, and we were talking before to say even married women are cheating as much as men.
Yeah.
That's I think true. The numbers are alarming. Like, for me, I was very naive, and I was actually very oblivious to like
women,
women behaving.
You always blame the men.
Yeah, I always blame the men. They always feel like men are acting a fool out there. Men are not doing this. But then this woman in a shop openly talking about how she was cheating on her husband. I didn't know how to act. Because
in a shop?
Yes. She's just like...
shop with a lot of people around.
Yeah,
listening
and with
to
a lot
our
of people listening to that conversation. She's just openly talking about, have you met that man? Like, he is so stingy. If I didn't have my sugar daddy, so this is a married woman with a sugar daddy, like, I would probably die. I mean, this man takes care of me. Do you know what taking care of me is? Yeah, so I go out for weekends, and you think your wife is out with her girls.
At a chilanga.
What a funeral.
Hey, catch another man is having a chilanga.
On top of your wife. Yes. That's painful,
but for me, that was a very eye-opening.
That's why we need to open our minds as Zambians or Africans. I feel what he said before, like monogamy is not.
It's not for everyone.
It's not for everyone. But then again, he said it's flawed. I'm still hanging on that.
Thank you.
It's flawed. Like, is it impossible?
No, the one soulmate thingy.
Or the
one soulmate concept.
Okay.
Like, Steve is my soulmate. No, I've met my soulmate. That shit is flawed, Steve.
Not necessarily monogamy.
Yeah.
Can monogamy even?
Okay, are we able to? Are we able to? As this couch, maybe let's speak for us. Are you able to be with one person for the rest of your life? Are you okay with that?
No.
Are you okay with that?
Let's be honest.
I would be okay.
You would be okay. So the chances she wouldn't be okay.
She thinks she would be okay.
We
were like playing and said no.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes, I would be monogamous.
All right. What about you? Oh.
I am. I've always been. I will be till death do us part.
Do you
All right, let's take a break.
We need
to take a break. Yeah, we need to take a break because now we need to find out percentages of men as opposed to women. And what happens to those women that do not have a part. I'll be talking about that after the break on the Dirty Couch.
Hi, my name's Steve aka So Sick, and you're watching the Dirty Couch.
Bada bing, bada boom. Welcome back to the Dirty Couch, episode 9. And before we went to the break...
but the dress is beautiful. I forgot to mention.
Yes, it is. It's very
I was going for floral.
Yeah.
Okay.
Twist of pink.
God damn.
Okay.
Housewife material.
Housewife material.
6 meters or 4 meters.
Just for the record, I'm not hitting on her. Just for the record. It is just a mere compliment.
I just put on clean clothes and I was like, oh, clean. I didn't even plan to do this shit.
No, I did not. I mean, I wake up most days.
Like that.
I didn't attend the funeral, so I figured, not too late.
No, I love black and black actually. You look ravishing.
She looks gorgeous, yeah.
All right, so now let's talk about the percentage of women as opposed to men. And we all know world across that women are more than men are.
That's true.
So I mean, if everyone's looking for a relationship, a monogamous relationship, that means there'll be some women that'll be left out. Hence why maybe men should marry more than one woman. Maybe women should allow men to have relationships with more than one woman. Because what is that other woman going to do? What? Become a lesbian?
So if
I was about to say that. I'm like, you're forgetting that other women are taken by other women.
Yeah,
I'm not even that. How is that my problem? You have to possess skills. I mean, it's
okay.
You have to possess skills to get a man. I got a man, and it's not
what is those skills?
I'm just saying, it's not my fault. Someone out there doesn't have a man. We all have the same level playing field, right?
Okay.
certain skills. I'm not talking about
Not about to divulge those skills.
Not bedroom skills.
No, but you should be able to at least get someone. You know what I mean? Like get.
Yeah, but the numbers they don't tally. They don't
matter at
tally.
all.
I mean, let's say for instance, God forbid, you are the woman who was looking for a man, and everyone was married. What is it that women are doing wrong? Which
No
keeps
one
them
is
not
dying in that equation.
No one is dying.
Oh.
Yeah. And you
But according to us, somebody would die.
would you stay alone for the rest of your life?
Or you would.
Or you would entertain a
partner
married
with
man.
Somebody.
Oh, you didn't take it right.
Okay, truth be told, most women, I think even my age downwards or onwards, have probably entertained a married man before.
Probably, most likely.
Most likely.
Goddamn right.
No, most likely.
Most likely. But then I think it's unfair, Steve, to actually put up that scenario.
No.
What would you
It's
do? I
also-
mean,
Okay, look.
But the thing
you're
is,
trying to
we'll
push us
never
to
get
say,
there.
you're trying to push us to say no.
Would you
because
stay
some
alone?
people would die, some people would divorce.
Would you stay alone for the rest
And
of your
he
life
says-
because all the men are taken? Would you stay alone for the rest of your life? Yes, because other people are married. Would you stay alone?
But all the
For the
men
rest
will
of your
never
life.
be taken.
Actually, that's
No.
That's the truth.
But my point is,
Like hypothetically.
no,
Yeah.
you guys are running away from the goddamn
No, but
question.
No, you want us to
That's a
admit. You
hypothetical
want us.
question.
It is.
Yeah, well,
it's
give me a
pushing us.
hypothetical
Not
answer.
realistic.
But no, it is realistic.
You're pushing us to say,
Maybe Steve
okay,
rephrase your question again.
if I'm single and all the rest are married, I might as well go for the married man. But that situation doesn't really like we're
Doesn't
saying
what?
it's hypothetical. It won't happen.
So you're saying that
Someone
that-
will die.
that-
Someone will divorce. He says soulmates are a flawed concept.
Yeah.
So someone who's not married to their soulmate.
Okay,
will
now,
probably
okay, now
divorce.
let's look at this dynamic. Let's look at this dynamic. Since women have failed to answer this question, because obviously
I
it's reaching, touching a nerve somewhere.
No,
Somewhere.
No, but let me
Touch a
no, let me
goddamn nerve.
Because you putting it like that, like it would be real life. Because you're trying to.
It is real life. There are lonely women out
You're
there.
trying to bring it back to the fact that yes, right now there are more women than men.
Yeah.
And there are women that couldn't find a man.
Yeah.
But I think women sometimes I realized, I don't know who I was having this conversation with last week. I realized that if I wanted to get married, like even like next week, that there's somebody waiting who's willing to marry me. But I'm not willing to marry them.
Also,
maybe
so
they're
you're
not
saying it's about
that
choice.
Yeah, so
And
there's
time,
also like
and-
a factor of choice.
And
Like,
connection.
yeah, it's like all these people that are lining up here, like, oh, I'm here, what do you call it?
Proclaiming.
Professing my undying love.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, if I married this fool, I would be miserable.
See?
So
Which would
it's about choice. That's
which
why some
leads to
women.
yes.
Would you stay single for the rest of your life?
No.
Okay. Now let's go to the men part. I get what you mean.
Gladly.
So you see what I was going
I
with?
get what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now let's talk about men. I mean, with us, I think we have. I don't know. Slap me if it's wrong. I think we have more options of women
Than women do.
than
with the men.
women do. I mean, like if I fell off a chair, there'll be a woman to grab me up.
Yeah.
And if I tripped and tried for, there's always a woman who wants to be part of that.
Do you know
because,
why?
I mean,
because you're selling
women say
this idea of there are not enough men.
women say what's that thing I was watching on TV once? Ati mwame wonse alawama nanguchirema mwaume. Like women have put themselves to a point where a man is so significant to their lives that they're willing to open up to any man. It doesn't matter whether he's this person or that person, as long as it's a man.
I mean,
they'll
I think
stick to that
that's
man.
what's been wrong with our society
Yeah.
for a long time.
Yeah.
Well, I
The
don't.
facts that they've
Okay.
now I'm Steve.
Okay.
The facts that they've put women in this position, women have been put in this position for a long time, and that's how you are.
Side checking.
That's how you are shaped
stretching,
as you grow. Like
Yeah.
the goal is for you to go and get a man.
Yeah.
The goal is for you to go and do this and this, because if you don't have a man by your side, then you are inadequate, and there's something that's missing. Look at all the fuckery that was going on social media with Mampi. Like, oh, I'm married. This fool, I would be miserable. See?
Yeah.
Because you're putting it like that. 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 Because you're versus the people of Zambia, and you are getting old, why are you not getting married? What if Mampi is happy where she is, and getting married is not like the thing she wants?
And that's why we have a lot of married people that are not even supposed to be married. A lot of married people that are dying, literally dying in their marriages because they're just married because society nudged them
you to get married, for you to be a fulfilled woman.
To be able. And now she comes into, or he comes into this marriage, and the woman just stops care, a diaper, sugar. She can't even say hi, honey, how are you? There's no that he
is disagreeing wholeheartedly.
I'm just there waiting for them to finish.
Yeah, no,
seriously, it's because society kind of pushes most of these marriages. And for us women, unfortunately, it's about the big wedding on Facebook. It's about the chilanga and the fact that
I'm gonna send one.
And the fact that and I won't mention one social media personality that actually broke the internet. I am a Mrs. Who and a Mrs. What, you know what I mean? And she made it seem, it didn't even feel to me as love. Like she loves that. Like
she loved being married.
She loved that experience. And the problem is even our mothers are on this bandwagon, like Wali Mona. She's proud of Kayula. What am I waiting? So there's so you kind of, if I find Steve is available, I would definitely hunt you down and make you marry me.
Yes,
cuff you if I have to, because it's getting to a point where now women, it's all about pleasing society, more so social media, and it's sad.
I beg to disagree. Here's how. Listen, let me take you to the biblical, standpoint.
There we go.
With regards to marriage and polygamy,
New
right?
Testament, Old Testament.
Let's just dive into the Bible.
The front end.
I ain't no Coppola pastor, so I just want to be clear.
Just in the Bible,
right? I'm getting a feeling here that you guys are trying to say women should be equal to men. That marriage isn't owed to life. You understand?
It wasn't even a
wait.
I might not disagree. I might not agree with him as well. Let him finish.
Yeah. I'm getting a thing that you guys want to equate yourselves to men and say no. Marriage isn't owed to life. Let's take it back to the beginning.
Yeah.
Adam and Eve. Before Eve. All right. Adam was created. That motherfucker was created.
Yeah.
Now God said, nah, you can't live alone. I'm going to give you a helper, a wife.
Yeah.
What does that tell you? Biblically, it tells you a woman is supposed to be married.
No.
It's supposed to be taken care of by a man. Hold on.
Let him finish.
Hold on. No. Guys, like animals were paired. One male, one female. One male, one female. And Adam, that nigga was alone.
Yes.
The whole wide world, he was alone.
So
and God has to look down on earth and say, hey man, I'm not about to leave you alone. I will make you a helper.
Who needed marriage more between Adam and Eve?
Eve didn't have shit
to do with that.
Eve didn't
come for nothing else but marriage. She was going to be created. Period. So now my point is, listen, my point is, marriage is a good thing. It's a big deal. And when we look at the numbers now, the ratio to, women to men, it's exponentially huge. It's huge. Male are so little, so few of us.
Diamond.
You are a bunch of motherfuckers around.
So we're not speaking if we're going to give those statistics.
No. I just want to give you the background. I just want to give you the background of marriage.
Right.
Now, when you go further in the Bible, you realize that Solomon, the beloved by God, that nigga did tremendous things for God, and he was God's nigga. You understand?
Yeah.
How many wives he had?
Several.
He had many.
Several wives. Several, and concubines. Thank you very much. Those were mistresses.
Yeah.
It's not like the wives didn't know about them. they knew.
No, he was king, so he would be like, today I'm going to find a concubine in Ethiopia.
So what we're saying, my point is, what we're saying is marriage is a big deal and men are a big deal. So we need to get to a level where we need to have a common understanding. These things must be discussed openly.
Nakariayo, you took a left and lost me.
Okay,
You know what?
I know, right? I was kind of hoping, like I was praying somewhere in the Bible, because let me tell you one thing. From the Bible, Jesus himself, New Testament, told a woman, and he said, even the man you're with is not your husband. That woman was a side chick.
Yeah.
And that,
She was a hoe.
okay,
She was a hoe.
a side chick. But Jesus
We don't
knew
know
her
how shame
business.
is. We don't know
And
how
he
shame.
was like, and he was like, even the man you're with is not. Yes. So even in there, it tells us. It tells us that if
marriage
just
isn't anything?
No, marriage is something, and therefore there shouldn't be these side chicks or mistresses, or even if there was a conversation to be had. I'm telling you, allow this thing would have the highest rate of murders. Even in this country.
No, but
that is why women kill. Because
you know what I think?
All right,
No.
okay, guys.
I feel before guys us. I feel for me, you know, like for me who is like a little possessive when I'm in love with somebody and I want them for myself and yada yada yada. I've also come to understand like a very important thing is I think marriages were working when he picked the Old Testament. I wish he had fixed that. You know what, Eve ate the apple. She didn't even want to be with Adam. That's how
Was that an apple?
That's how she went to
That's
have
why I say
conversations with the
the
snake.
soulmate concept is
no,
flowing.
but the thing
No,
about
but what I
it
want to say is people were allowed to marry like multiple wives and they functioned and they thrived, even though there was like jealousy and there's this and this. But this is a conversation you've had with this woman that I went and picked and I respect. So I'm gonna tell you that, you know what, maybe you're getting like a little older, or maybe you're getting busy with the kids and blah blah blah, and I would like some
like hell.
Yes, respectfully.
I see it even in the Hannah story, where someone was able to have
Plenty
children,
examples.
but
I don't know jack about the Bible. That's why I'm like sitting here, no idea.
But the other couldn't have kids.
Yes.
And then
What do you with you?
Even that, like, here's a woman struggling, so I won't have kids. I can't have kids. I have a problem.
Yeah.
So now my other person is able to have kids and want kids, but I would deprive him of that because we should stay together, him and I. So
because we're soulmates.
Yes, we can marry
so now,
another
Misty,
woman.
if
That's
you bring
why
it,
this
if you
polygamy
bring
thing
it,
works.
okay, bring it close to home.
Yes.
Bring it to me. I've been married for this is like 6 years.
Yes.
Say congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I do try, and it works because I'm a perfect wife.
It shows.
So exactly, it gets to routine. I started feeling, closed up and crazy, and I just wanted to burst out. So I actually had to sit him down and
And have a conversation.
and he felt the same way. I said, I miss dating, don't you? I miss that too. We should be intentional about it. And then we started doing that. And actually, sometimes all you just need is maybe even a drive or a trip or something just
to trigger
the intimacy. But Misty, if he came and he
Yes,
said for him,
respectfully ask that,
it's a mistress. Hey.
So that he wanted to marry another wife.
Or marry another wife because maybe I have all these 10
So
reasons.
people are not talking.
I'm Bali for 4 years ago, so I won't have sex with you tonight. So, all those reasons. I understand where you're coming from when you say maybe if we are not able to keep up being the fresh, young, sexy wife, maybe they should be allowed.
Maybe there should be a conversation.
Maybe there should be a conversation.
Because after 25 with women, it's all downhill.
Not for everyone.
25, bro.
After 25, nigga.
It's because you're still dating her.
Who are you dating?
Oh my
Biologically, women are at their prime of looks shut up! Between 15 and 25.
And 25.
That's their prime. That's the best you ever look.
Yep.
Anyway,
Oh my God.
let's take a break. The Dirty Couch continues.
Yep.
On that bomb!
And so lies. Fucking lies.
Hi, my name is Steve, aka So Sick.
And my name is Misty, Sophie and Spicy.
And you're watching The Dirty Couch. A dirty couch.
Welcome back to the Dirty Couch, where I want to kill Steve right now. I'm sure other people feel the same.
Sure.
Nope.
But it's not you.
I'm
You
protecting
are
you.
his person. So obviously,
Like
you
obnoxious.
guys together.
In fact, we should have had my initial
Maybe you should
suggestion.
move
No,
that
no,
side,
I'm
Move
comfortable
that
here.
Nigga's good.
Yeah,
The conversation has been really interesting, and we've gone to so many places, and it's good to hear, that we all have different thoughts, sometimes similar thoughts, and sometimes we meet in the middle, sometimes it's just parallel. But we need to bring it back.
All right. So the question I'm going to ask, I'll start with you, Misty. I mean, because since we're wrapping it up right now, allowing your man to see other women, is it you being selfish or you being selfless? And him seeing other people, is it him being selfish or being selfless?
Damn!
Damn!
I was like, can it be both?
I know, right?
Yeah,
Like I can be the same bitch.
I think
Like I would be
depends,
psychotic.
yeah, and I would
I'll be the nun.
I would be selfless. It could be selfless and
She's a
selfish
dangerous
depending
woman.
on
The situation, yeah.
I would say. Like imagine if I
What would happen to Misty for her to allow her man to go out there and then come back?
maybe
If Misty's
if I
dying-
was in an accident and then like I'm wheelchair bound,
come back
do
in
I
there.
subject this other person to
But you have a vagina, isn't it
Yeah.
there?
Is the
What if
vagina
I'm paralyzed
paralyzed?
from the waist down?
You can spit in it.
Guys,
Pooh.
Just grease that motherfucker and go
Welcome
home
to
with
the
it.
Dirty Couch.
Just grease that shit and go home with it. Yo,
But there's so much
you.
more. There's so much more than just the sexy
Okay,
mystic
all right.
hair.
I was kidding.
Go on, Steve.
I'm kidding. Go
Go
ahead.
on, Missy.
This was going to be a good point, but now it's
It's gone.
Go ahead. Yeah.
yeah, there could be like scenarios like that where maybe you have like a terminal illness, or even when you wake up one day and there are people that are married and they're actually like asexual.
I'm
Like
talking about you.
yes, I'm saying if all those things happen to me, like I woke up. Yes, I'm like, oh, I would like to get it on, and then one time I'm just like asexual and I don't want penetration, and I would allow you, like, if this is what
Then
works.
why are you together though? Why
Why
are
we
you
together?
married?
I think if marriage gives you, like, you have a person that's your friend,
Like companionship.
yes, like a companionship. Yeah, I think we forget to look at all these other aspects that this other person brings to the table. Apart from, oh, you are smashing other people and you are, yes, he has side chicks, but he even friends with those. You should be scared of, I think the mistress, women should be scared
Yeah,
of.
ooh,
You're building a whole other life.
Yeah.
And when you start doing that as
Yeah.
well, should we have a conversation of, do you get a second wife, or do we, oh no, this is where you go, or will you continue sneaking around?
All right. So you have your time.
Okay.
All right. Now let's go to Saint.
Ask-moi.
Yeah. Saint, would you allow
Bring it on, my bro.
your woman?
Your woman.
Why'd you laugh though? Why'd you laugh though?
No, because men are like assholes.
Oh, you know.
I know there's a lot of asshole in here. Would you allow your woman to go out there? And what scenario would it be for you to allow your woman to go out there? And would it be selfishness or selflessness? Or would which scenario do you think should allow you to do the same?
Well, Steve, let me start by saying we cannot begin to equate the sexual drives of women to men.
Yeah.
You understand? At one particular point in time, women literally they wears off sex. Like, no, I'm no.
Women are
At
this.
some point,
No, this
at some
women-
given
women are
wait, no.
No. Okay, can I just please?
I was talking to some 65-year-old women. That is a serious misconception.
It is
65-year-old women are horny as
and
hell.
it's because you're not hitting it right.
And I think this
You
is
are
Hold
not hitting
Can
it
I
right.
drive my
Yes.
point across, please?
Oh yeah, let him
yeah,
finish.
we wanted to just clarify that. It's not true.
Some women.
All right, some women.
Yes.
Let me start with that. All right.
Yeah.
Some women, their sexual drives, dies off at some point. And as men, I could be 95. I still want to go on. You understand? I still want to go on like that.
Yeah.
So would I allow my wife to see other men or to be smashed by other men?
If it's your sex drive that has gone down the hill.
If it's my sexual drives that have gone down.
Because of health?
Definitely, yes, I
Your
would.
health away?
On condition that we should have this conversation about it.
Not just sneak around.
Not sneak around.
Yeah.
You understand? And I should be I should be permitted enough. And this is something that we all need to embrace, because I think it's, a lot of marriages now on stones because people are not having these conversations. You understand? They're just like, whatever. He's cheating, whatever. I'm gonna start cheating as well.
Yeah.
You
The divorce
understand?
rate is high, guys.
Yeah. You know what I
But
mean?
is this
And
conversation healing anything?
it should. At one point in time, when you have these conversations, regularly, you will find a thin line. You will come to a common understanding whether or not to pursue this idea.
Or not.
You understand? So we should get to a point where we have to have an open conversation with our partners.
But I feel like women are so different. Like for a woman to like really open her legs and give it to a man, she starts catching
Emotionally attached
feelings.
to
I can bust a nut and leave there and go and smoke a cigarette and forget about the bitch. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
But women can't. I don't think emotionally can do that.
Oh, honey.
So,
Oh, honey. Let me just
So
clarify.
it would affect your relationship with her.
this is what I was saying. This is what I was saying. When we begin to have these conversations, you begin to understand where you are lacking, where you are being inadequate, where you're being unfair to your partner.
You teach yourself.
You teach yourselves. And these are some of the therapy sessions that we should be having indoor. You understand? Between partners. And unfortunately, African setup, sexy. Marintana sexy. We have to experiment with all that kind of shit. You understand? But at some point, as you go along with your marriage, Whoa, your turn is coming.
No, I think you've had your turn.
No,
Spider-Man. All right. Go ahead. Yeah.
Firstly, women have a perfect enough sexual drive. And I'll speak for people I know and myself.
And myself.
I can even have sex every single day.
I can
It
do that.
depends on
How many
who
times a day?
is
Even
every
5 times
single
a day.
day. It depends on how it's given. So a lot of men are comforting their egos and saying, "Oh no, women don't have shan." How do you make her feel? Do you know a woman who's stigmatized? She will follow you. She will hunt you down. But if it's not delivered, I know she'll have all these excuses. So sometimes check yourselves as men, okay?
You ever thought like, this is going to be a waste of my time, even if I get it?
I know.
It's just gonna end up in one round and shit like that.
Yeah.
This will be
And
a waste
him
of my time.
snoring,
And then he thinks she doesn't have like
She doesn't-
pride.
You have niggas who do
Okay.
that.
So now let's move on to you. It's your question now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ask it again.
Yeah. Do you think that for you to let your man go and explore, is it a selfish thing or a selfless thing?
And what would
What
make situation?
well,
And what would make you
allow that?
Yeah, to allow that situation happen.
in the first hour, no.
I kind of
We can have the conversation. My friend, it's either we are divorced or we are together. But there's no conversation to make you have a side. If I'm lacking, tell me. I'm like a natural, psychopath. Do you want me to be a nun? I'll be a nun. Do you want me to be a whore? I'll be a whore. Do you want me to be Mother Teresa? I'll be everything. I have multiple personalities. You just have to have the money to fund that.
That's it.
You just have to have the money to fund that. But to be honest with you, the conversation does not make it okay.
Yeah.
You will have the conversation, you will identify areas,
more damaging
but then I
than
feel if we give men that leverage to have conversations,
Don't take the whole
and even now without the conversation,
You don't trust that?
even now without the conversation, we know
We still hold around.
has cost a lot of families things. Sharing a property that you've never seen that he had elsewhere. You know what I mean?
And I think the fact that women have refused to have these conversations also helps to keep the men a little in check, where like he can wild out, but he's like, oh, I need to keep this like very low key so that my wife doesn't find out.
I think so. But then it's also very unfair to have it on the side of the men. How about me? How about the women that endure the 1 minute and I'm done? Where do they go? Are they allowed? Are they allowed to go and look for side?
That was the other flip side of the question.
Yeah, actually, I think the conversation should be had, but it's not a passport to me wanting, because it defeats the whole purpose of marriage. And in context, the Christian marriage that I would like to believe we all want.
Anyway, so I'll wrap it. I'll say for myself.
Yes.
I mean, I thought I've always said in my head that it's really hard for me to be monogamous. Like I've always felt it, like it's really hard. But then there reached a point where I realized the only reason I was not being monogamous is because I was being selfish. Or maybe I was being, there's a time I couldn't just say no. Yeah. I mean, I've got bitches in my inbox. I don't do shit. I look at them now. I think my mind wasn't just ready. I look at them now like okay. Well, then they were like, oh, what are we supposed to meet today? I was like, bitch, no.
Wait a minute.
I'm drinking with my boys. You know. So I think even your mentality, your mind has to be ready for you to reach a certain level.
Well.
Yeah, I think maturity as well, or maybe just a fucking heartbreak. Yeah, but
it actually took that for me.
But like the way my mind is now, I am ready to be in a monogamous relationship.
Yeah.
Where you are now.
Yeah. Where I am right now, I'm ready to be in a monogamous relationship. But that's not who I was.
And I've known Steve for some time.
That's not who I've been all my life. But I think I'm ready now. And it's not the woman.
Do you think the older
it's not the woman who's going to make me monogamous. It's myself. Just like it's not you who's going to make me start smoking, bitch.
Yeah.
It's myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All right, are we done?
That's why I say it should take some level of integrity.
Yeah.
Some level of integrity for you to come to to a point where you say, this shit ain't working for me.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes
you just get to that point.
Yeah, you just get to that point and you're okay with it.
Because the nigga not idiot, child.
I think growth as well. Like you start to weigh the things that are coming in your direction. Like is
it worth it?
Even worth it?
Yeah.
Is it worth me losing this? Is it even more important? But after I do this, and then what? And then what? But in a personal I can't.
Serious?
I don't like people, so I don't think I can juggle people because. No. First of all, I don't want to talk to this one person and do with their bullshit.
So last question, and I just need yes or no answers from you because you guys are talking too much. To conclude this, should we go on with our monogamous lives or conform to what's pending?
I think let's go on. No? Let's go on with it, but let's have the conversation. Not to allow the behavior, but to just bring out some things in the open.
Should we go on pretending to be monogamous? Or should we...
Because it is what it is. Pretending.
Or should we have these same conversations?
Are there middle grounds to the question?
Yeah? No.
Find your middle ground.
Yeah, but make it short, nigga.
Yeah, this nigga talk. Paragraphing.
Okay, well, I think there should, like I said, there should be conversations around this this discussion, because in the end, we are all just a bunch of fucked up people. You understand? With different drives, different beliefs, traditions, and cultures, and ethnic whatever it is. Ethnicity, whatever nonsense that is. You understand? So we should come around and have these conversations so that we chant the way forward. So I think there should be a way. To work around to navigate this issue.
So we don't go on.
We
should go on with monogamy.
Most likely.
Big question mark.
Big question mark on mine.
What about you?
I just realized that we do actually have polygamous marriages in Zambia.
No, we do.
Some that work, some that don't work. So I feel like like if this works for these people and they are happy and they've come to a place of acceptance and they sleep well at night, they should do that. If monogamy is for you, by all means,
Go on. Go on, brother.
Come on, brother. Nice more.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us on the Dirty Couch episode 9. Make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the little bell so that you get notifications every time we upload.
Yes,
one at 19 hours every Friday. And please stop talking about bundles, you cheapskates.
We're actually on Facebook as well. Make sure you follow our page. It's the Dirty Couch. Make sure you follow me at Misty on Facebook or Misty Goddess on Insta, and follow at
Steve So Sick
on Facebook. I would like to thank our guests so much.
Sophie.
Coming through to the Dirty Couch.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
No, it is really dirty here. I feel like
I need some holy ghost.
Come back.
Oh yeah.
I need some holy water.
With all them rings, I'm like, hey,
All I need to comment, Kari. But why aren't you guys social distancing?
Yeah, after vaccine and stay safe.
Wamba Western. Masoyan sound.
I need to go to church for a whole month.
Forgive me, Father.